Hi, everybody. This is your friend Daniel Hutchins. And as you see, I'm wearing my famous white robe and I have my earbuds in. At least I got one of my earbuds in. Okay, so I'm dangling my earbuds off my ears and I'm wearing my white robe because I felt a little cold, so I had to warm up a little, y'all. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Ryan Reynolds. Yep, Ryan Reynolds. And Ryan Reynolds Deadpool. Yes, Ryan Reynolds Deadpool from our friend Comic Book Resources. So, how Ryan Reynolds Deadpool made Netflix's The Adam Project possible. So, okay, the famous project we now know, the Netflix Adam Project, Ryan Reynolds Deadpool has a huge impact to this and his characters. Okay, this is yesterday, everyone. There are spoilers for the Adam Project, now streaming on Netflix. Okay, Ryan Reynolds is known for starring as the Merc of the Mouth, or we know as Deadpool. The Adam Project shows a different side of him. The latest Netflix family friendly sci fi film knows that Reynolds has delivered a performance with action packed, funny sequences that are also emotional and relatable. However, the Mark of the Mouth still found his way into time traveling thanks to the Atom Project. Yep, the Atom Project, which is now on Netflix. The Atom Project now films the debut of the Walker Scobell, who portrays a younger Adam in the Netflix films. During press events of the Atom Project, Scobell was asked about the early stages of this movie. Now, Scobell's main preparation was a bit unconventional, though he said, and he spent probably good 2 months of my life watching Deadpool 2. And we're still waiting for Deadpool 3. We are still waiting on Deadpool 3. Looking forward to that, guys. Looking forward to that. Okay. Now, honestly, we watching Deadpool is a smart move on Scobell's part, as he has to portray a younger Reynolds. Now, the Atom Project and Deadpool are a little bit different, just a little bit different. Now, Scobell is still able to nail down the young version of Reynolds Adam was like in the Atom Project, though he mentioned he's helped to go back to Reynolds and his old work to improve his performance. Also, having a good time. Yes, good times. We all have good times. Yes? Yeah. So Scobell even developed a reputation to being able to quote Deadpool on the set. When he asked what was his favorite quote, Deadpool to Deadpool, he responded Reynolds looked at him disappointed every time. However, with a Q&A discussion, Reynolds has praised Scobell on his work of his movie. In hindsight, we also admit that we enjoy seeing Scobell enjoy his portrayal of Wade Wilson. We know, we wish you string in the back, you pull it and you watch it go, he said to Scobell. He knows every word of the movie. He'd sit through it on a set and he would just do all of it. And exposition lines and stuff he was not supposed to remember. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, along with being able to believe to be the younger Reynolds, Scobell and Reynolds are amazing chemistry through the film. We ask him once again the credit to Deadpool, and just to think it's because I watch Deadpool 2 so much. He said, every time I'm on a scene with him, I was like being mean to him. I think to myself, I'm playing a little Deadpool. A little Deadpool. Now, again, Adam Project does include a little reference to Deadpool, superhero land jokes. Now, again, Scobell's inspiration for Deadpool has helped him pave his way to something greater. Okay, let me know your thoughts about that. I think that's pretty neat. You have somebody who praises and honors and lives his everyday life by reciting Deadpool. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to the CBR homepage and see. Um, okay, so we're gonna keep going. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so X-Men. X-Men The Darkest Future has proven why mutants and humans need to have each other. Yes, why X-Men Dark Future has proven why mutants and humans need each other. Informing that humans of the dangers of the come of the use of their technology, mutants could end the war with humanity before it even begins. And that would be nice to have mutants be able to help humans and then live and coincide. That's pretty awesome. 50 minutes ago, everybody. Although it's rarely addressed the majority of Marvel's non mutant heroes, the conflict between humanity and mutants is one of the most pervasive destructive forces in the Marvel Universe, though the most apocalyptic features like X-Men Apocalypse, as say, or Days of Future Past. But X-Men has found themselves traveling to and from over the many years. The fear and the hatred of existence between Earth's two dominant species and potentials to spiral in the worldwide race. Now again, only ends when two of the species rules and the other exterminates the next. Okay, so Metaggard betrayal on Krakoa creates yet another dystopia future where history appears to repeat itself, where Wolverine time travels into the future to attempt to prevent his future from coming to pass over. However, the Wolverine decides to break his tradition in the X Deathful Wolverine #4, written by Benjamin Percy and some good old friends, by revealing that the mutant kind and humanity have to share the common enemy. Also, potentially paving out a way for a future where humans and mutants stand united against a force that wishes to wipe them both out. Yeah, yep, we have to learn how to work with the X-Men because the mutants are our allies. So we got to learn how to be our allies in the aftermath of X-Men Inferno. Yes, X-Men Inferno. I talked about that a little before. But the fragments of the techno organic phalanx collectives are vowing to a dangerous vendettas against all mutants. Therefore, we have to work together to save the world from this phalanx hive mind, and the Wolverine has to time travel to save it. Now, again, although he hasn't been trying to offer solutions to conflict with humans and mutants, we have to remember, guys, Wolverine has a warning that the threat that the machines pose to humans and mutants has raised the interest and possibility of them working together on the same side, on the same team, be best friends, and hopefully coincide and coexist. So we have to work together with the X-Men or mutant friends, and we have to take down the extraterrestrial threats or enemy or villain that's outside our worlds. Okay, so we got to work around and attempt to control the environment around us by trying to figure out how to take out these threats. Okay, so unfortunately, those machines, particularly the mutant hunted sentinels, which you've seen in X-Men Days of Future Past, now usually end up betraying their creators and seizing control of the Earth. In a haste and a waste to save themselves, mutant kind has engaged in evolution with humanity, like us, and mutants rush in to establish themselves as intergalactic. Now, anti mutant human factions like the Orcus have struggled to create machines to keep up with Krakoa's unique planet based technology. Okay, so Orcus and other fractions of technology to build Sentinels has completely blinded out the fear of the mutants and their danger to put themselves in. By redirecting the cause and attention of modern humans and mutants conflicts toward the mutants' fear, Wolverine has to present an interesting solution to this problem by letting the humans know that the dangers are coming from the use of technology that's far beyond us. Therefore, mutants and humans have to work together before this begins. Okay, guys. So let me know your thoughts about that. I think it's really cool. Okay, we're going to keep going. Yes, we're going to keep going. Yes, I thought I'd just bring that up to you. Okay, so yeah. Okay. 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 You want to know something a little controversial? I'll tell you something a little controversial. Okay, controversy. You know me, it's controversy. You know me, it's controversy. Okay, so Marvel Cinematic Universe actor Samuel L. Jackson doesn't read Marvel comics, he reads DC comics. Okay, so Samuel L. Jackson, who plays Nick Fury in Marvel Universe, says he's more of a DC fan despite citing as a Marvel character as his favorite. Okay. Controversy. You know me. It's controversy. Let's all go down the controversy train for a minute. And let's talk about how Samuel L. Jackson doesn't read Marvel, he reads DC. Traitor! 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 He's a traitor. Okay. So Samuel L. Jackson is arguably the face of Marvel Universe, but to stand in reason, he likes DC better. Traitor, traitor, traitor. So, well, I mean, we're all actors and mercenaries. They said, he told the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, where is his loyalty? He says he's more toward DC. Well, he's a traitor. He's a traitor. He's traitor. He's traitor. He's trading in his ways of life to the bad guys. Yes, the bad guys. Because DC is the bad guys and Marvel is the good guys. Okay, now we mean as a comic book fan, we love reading comic books, they said, but he doesn't read Marvel books, he just kind of looks at them. That's where the truth comes out, yo. That's where the truth comes out. Okay, so despite Samuel L. Jackson professing his longtime loyalty to DC, he does express fondness for the Marvel character Nick Fury, even though he's come more across through with Superman, Batman, and Aquaman, because he is kind of a swimmer. Now, Oz all about DC though, he just doesn't know what to think about him cinematically though. Well, let me know your thoughts about that. But again, podcast host Josh Hollowitz noted DC films are all over the place and they're awful. Downright awful. DC films are awful. TV shows are good, but their films are awful. Okay, they largely concur, possibly indicating a cohesive state of the Marvel Universe, saying to make it try to make it more attractive to the actor. Well, you already tried and it's not working. So Jackson has been part of the MCU since 2008, where he's introduced, again, we know, in Iron Man. And then he returned in the Avengers, and then he returned in Spider-Man Far From Home. He's also rumored to show up in the Marvels, Ant-Man, Wasp, and Secret Invasion. He's also voiced his character in Marvel What If. Okay, the modern incarnation of the character has been introduced by Michael Bendis and Mike Alfred's Ultimate Marvels Team Up number 5 in 2001. If you were alive in 2001, you probably would remember the Ultimates. Now, rendered by artist Brian Hitch to resemble Jackson, this resemblance made Jackson an obvious cast choice for Marvel, even though now he's thinking about being a traitor and deciding to go to DC. He's a traitor! He's a traitor! He's a traitor! Nick Fury, or own Nick Fury, is being a traitor. Wow. Truth be told, guys, truth be told, Samuel L. Jackson is a traitor. He's a traitor for reading DC instead of reading Marvel. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's whatever. But okay, guys, we're almost going 15 minutes, yo. We're almost going 15 minutes. So I figured I'd close it up with that little interesting, controversial topic. And so, yeah, let me know your thoughts, and you have a great night. See y'all soon. Bye.